Alright guys, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. So we're going to be playing in the PGA Championship, which is going on in real life. Unfortunately, because I didn't get my first season done, we're going to be playing it at Southern Hills Country Club instead of Valhalla, which is where they are playing it. I will probably do one of the, one of the online tournaments, because I would like to play Valhalla. Let's see. Wind speed is 8 to 12, so a lot of wind. I believe there was a good bit of wind on day one in real life at Valhalla. But yeah, let's get to it. So, apologies if I'm not sounding quite up to it, because for some reason, so whenever Windows
Tulsa, Oklahoma,
updates,
once a land of oil barons,
we'll
amassing great fame and fortune here at the foot of the Great Plains. This week, a different kind of fame and fortune awaits. Amongst the meandering streams, sloped fairways, and devilish greens of southern hills. Welcome to the second major of the year. Welcome to the PGA Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the Professional Golfers Association of America,
there's
so
Scotty.
proudly presents the second major of the year.
But yeah, so
Today, it's opening round coverage of the
OBS
PGA
updated, Windows
Championship.
updated, and
This promises to be a fun
I know
4
it was
days,
Windows
a lot of
because
storylines
OBS
to get
it
to
at
as we
least
check out the early leaderboard.
it at
We've
least
currently
tells
got a
you, hey,
tie
do you
at
want
the
to
top
update, and you can
at 5
decide
under
not
par.
to.
Meanwhile, our
So,
featured
but
golfer
Windows-
ready to begin the challenge of taking home the Wanamaker Trophy.
But Windows seemingly it forces you to
Driving
update,
accuracy
or else you
always
can't
so
do
important
certain
in a
things on your
major
computer
championship,
and all
and
that.
this
So,
opening tee shot in the fairway as we're off and running.
so now, whatever I'm playing on the PC, what do we have? 92 yards. Whatever I'm playing on PC. See, this is going 75. I think that could be perfect. Okay, where's the pin? Pin's right there. I think this could be perfect, because there's going to be some run. Nah, a little fast. Might go too fast. Yeah, damn it. Oh, good God. Okay, so again, an unrealistic roll from the greens. Unfortunate. They need to change that. They need to change how much things roll. It just doesn't make any sense. Especially when it regards to pitches, your long irons, and your woods. It just absolutely makes no sense on how much this thing rolls out when it hits the green. Oh, I forgot to change to make the stupid line go away. But anyway,
just needed a few more
pretty
feet out of
straight.
that one.
Anyway, there was settings saying it's above and going to the left. From right here, it's saying it's going to the right, so we'll just aim it dead straight. It changed some setting, and then so I couldn't get any audio
That
from the
could be
PC,
important as we go
and so I
along.
was fucking with
Good
that
save
for
of par here
like an
at
hour.
one.
I could
he'll
not
stay
figure
at
it out
level
why
par.
there was no audio coming from
Up
the
next, the
PC
500-yard par 5 second.
into
maybe the most
OBS.
challenging driving hole
Because
on
I
the
have
course.
two
225-yard
PC
carry over
set
the
up because
bunkers.
it seemingly is way easier that way when you have
Frank, this
console
Southern Hills
and
golf course
PC
at par
recordings.
72 feels like at first glance nice wide open layout, but when you break it down, sure are a lot of places to get in trouble here.
It should be okay.
That's for sure.
aiming
Rich,
it down
those
here
creeks have been
because
opened up.
we
So
should
there's a lot more
carry
water in play
everything
now with that
in the wind
redesign,
going to
but
the
the
right.
par threes are strong too. I mean, 6 comes to mind.
Wow,
Water
wind
and
really
Blythe's
didn't
actually out
affect
of
it going to
bounds
the right,
behind
but it's
that.
still
But the
perfect.
finish too, the driver was 17th, but they
So
pushed
after
tee up.
messing with it, and
And it was
I
18.
finally
I
got
love
there
it
to
when
be
they give you a great
something
finish
to
in the
register with
And
audio
that's exactly what 18 at Southern Hills
by
is.
Second shot coming
just
up.
kind of
Let's bring in Iona Steven.
unplugging, plugging back in the Elgato.
Today,
But then all of a sudden,
right at the back.
I couldn't get any picture, but I was still getting no audio. So everything on the PC end is fucked. And that's where I do most of my recordings. Yeah, that's where most of my recordings are coming from. The only thing right now, I didn't mean to underswing it by 3%, but fast
This one's
2.4,
looking good.
so it leveled out. So that was a really
It
good
was a
shot.
good shot
honestly.
coming in here. I know it's a little long, but
Right
still,
now, the only
inside
thing I'm
that
recording
10-foot
on
circle
console.
is always good, and
This is going
even
a little
money,
bit to
really,
the
to make
left, but it's
good.
saying 1.1 above. It's saying it's going way left. But this, it's like nothing. Okay.
Yeah, well
It was
done.
just
It's
like
a
right at that
birdie here
beginning
the
where I
second.
was doing stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that shit out, I
Moving on
guess.
to the
I
par
don't
four
know.
third,
Or completely
144
change how I
yards,
record
shot
stuff,
dog
because
leg
every
line,
single
requiring a
time,
long tee shot in the right
almost
center of the
every single
fairway.
time,
If you
Windows
want a good
updates,
look
it
at this
screws
bunker
something
green
up
on your approach.
majorly when it comes to OBS. And I don't know. I just cannot figure it out. I knew that was a slow follow through, but it's fine.
All right, in the fairway.
And when you look it up, there's like so many different
Second shot
things that
forthcoming
aren't
here.
even
And, you know, one
related
of the
to your
special
issue.
traditions of the PGA
you look up,
Championship
you know,
every year,
dual
this
PC
so-called team
setup,
of 20. Those are the
no
20
audio
PGA Club pros who have
coming
earned
from main
invitations to
monitor.
play in the championship.
And then the only
It
thing
is
that
a
comes up
well-earned
is
reward for all the hard
your
work they do
audio,
behind the scenes. And let me tell you, these guys
which
can play a little bit too.
is
We've
not
seen
what
a
I-
number of
it's-
them make the cut the last
it's
2
so
years.
stupid.
So, hats off. And thank you
It's
to
like, how
all
does
of the
nobody else
hardworking
have the
men
issue
and women
that I have?
helping
It
to
just
grow
makes
the
no
game
sense.
we all love so much.
Alright, we're gonna need an extra club, I think, and with the wind, I honestly think wind into the backspin. I think we can go full here. It's gonna come back left, unfortunately. I mean, the underswing and the fast. We got the distance that we needed, but of course, way left. And that probably has to do with
Maybe half a
both
club more there.
swings
As it
being
is,
completely
needs to
off.
get up and down to save par.
So that's alright. It's going uphill and all that, so we shouldn't really need to aim it too far up. Yeah, good shot. So I don't know. It might be a while before. Hopefully not, because the last time this happened, it was literally probably almost 2 months before I could record anything.
Red figures at
Luckily, I
100.
can still record console, but it was 2 months before I could
Here we are
record
at the
anything the last time
377
something
yard
like this
fourth.
happened,
It is a
because
short par four featuring a rolling fairway.
I had to go
The
into
absence
like
of level lies makes
settings and then deep
difficult
into
second
those
shot.
settings, and it was just a fucking disaster. Why this has to be so difficult sometimes, I do not know. Why is everything so fast all of a sudden?
Okay, good
I have my
position
swing
there,
speed
right
set to
side of the
fastest, I'm
fairway.
pretty sure.
70 yards. All that's left here
Alright, I
for
don't
his
want to
second.
finesse. I would honestly like a pitch. It's uphill, it's downwind. But we do need to carry it most of the way, which is the problem. And I don't think it's going to carry. Ooh, what about a spinner? How far does a spinner go? Let's try it out. Let's try a full spinner with a 50-degree wedge, or how far? No, not that. Not that. Oops. How far does the 54 go? How does that go less? How does that go less distance than the 50? That's weird. Let's just go full 50 and see how that works. Worked out damn well. Although, I mean, I did fast and overswing, which if I didn't, it probably would have been in that bunker.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie.
It's just uphill a little bit. Not that But anyway, the PGA Championship's going on in real life. The third round has started.
Yeah, that's a
Started
well
4 hours
It's a
ago
birdie
because
here
they
at 4.
suspended it because of daylight. They had to suspend the tee times for the second round because it was a fatal accident. Unfortunate that happened. Scotty Scheffler got arrested because of a huge miscommunication with everything. How you don't realize that that's the #1 player in the world? How nobody realizes that? I have no idea. But oh well, he made his tee time because they delayed it, and then he shot 5 under, which is
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
ooh, that lady's gonna have shoulder
No
problems
fairway
later.
here. This one in that rough.
But yeah, how you don't realize that, I have no idea. But oh well, he made his tee time anyway, and then also shot 5 under, which is one of the better rounds of the day. Oh no, I didn't even look for that bunker. That's my bad.
Oh, so close to being good. That second shot. Now, tricky bunker shot.
What do we got? 87 to 93. It's uphill a decent amount. Wind is helping though. I think we honestly don't even need the 98. I think if we go 90 because of the wind. There we go. Fast only 0.6. Oh, but I underswung it. Damn it. Wind didn't really do too much either. So.
Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green.
It's going to the right.
Sneak a birdie.
It's a tad bit uphill. I'm gonna say about right there, and but yeah. Ooh, it was a good putt. Good putt. Just need a little bit more to the left. On a huge disappointing thing, Tiger misses the cut. He shoots a 6 over. Second round. He was plus 8. He finished plus 1 after the first round, which honestly, I mean, it wasn't awful, especially considering there was a good bit of wind. Downhill severely, wind helping a little bit. I think the 191 with a 7, let's do a little bit high. I think that could help it out. 2.3 fast. Wind did nothing. But almost pin high.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green.
Yeah, it was pin high actually.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich.
And again, just like I had said before, you know, with the Masters, again, he made the cut in the Masters, but he was dead last, unfortunately. Let's go with 40. Didn't play enough brake, but also underswung and slowed it, which we didn't need all that power in the first place. But
very good effort.
I'll take a par. In real life, especially on any 220 par 3.
And he'll stay right where he is.
But yeah, with him not being able to practice,
This is a good hole
basically
right here.
until those tournaments,
443 yards.
you know, with the practice rounds,
Of the hill.
and then only playing in the majors, only being able to play in the majors.
Probably a middle or even long iron. And at
For
that
him
point,
to
you
make
wanna
the
stay
cut
away
in the
from all those
Masters and then to
bunkers.
do as well as he did the first 2 days, I think is very, very commendable. Now, I don't know what happened. I didn't listen to any interviews if he gave any after the second round. He did make 3 birdies in that second round.
Here as we await his second to the par 4.
I mean, almost made a hole-in-one. So it's not like, you know, he was completely out of it. I even was like, you know, he made back-to-back birdies. And I was like, you know, if he makes a birdie on this 9th hole, it's possible for him to make the cut. I mean, you know, it really was. But unfortunate that, let's go with a low one here just so it doesn't spin quite as much. I know I'm taking a lot of club, but yeah, there we go. That was a good shot.
That was a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole. Inside
But then it
10
was just, you know, he
It's a 50-50 chance
didn't
on
make another
PGA
birdie
Tour
until
making a birdie.
the last hole, and a little bit of break to the right, downhill a lot. Good God. Let's go with about there, and then what is this? A 7-foot putt? I'm gonna go to 3. Okay, didn't need quite that much.
Nope, that's when you just can't leave short.
On the shorter putts, I guess that severe downhill isn't really too much of a factor.
And he'll remain
Um,
right where he is.
But anyway, yeah, I think until he, and if he's able to practice, you know, on those off weeks, months, if he's able to play more than just the majors and another tournament here or there, until that happens, I don't see him competing. I say we go with the 3-wood, high 3-wood into the wind. Yeah. Dialed it back a little bit. 1.8 fast, still way left. Good God. That would have been great if it was at the hole.
Now from the bunker.
Might have been a little bit short. But yeah. But until those things are able to happen, I don't see him competing all that much. I can see him making cuts,
But all in all, not a bad
but
shot out of the bunker.
I don't see him competing. How in the world? This is what I hate about these games. 2K, EA, whatever the hell you want. 1.4 degrees above, which is meaning you would want to aim it about right there. How is it when you're at this ground level view, it just looks dead straight? You know what I mean? It doesn't look like there is any break, but it's saying I need to aim it right over here. This is saying there's almost no break. I just don't understand that. So I'm going to aim it right there, give it like right in the middle.
Okay, big roll there.
So that the 1.4 was completely off
And he'll stay
and
right where he is.
didn't do anything. What I needed to do was just do the beads,
Finishing up
just
our
focus on the
front nine here
beads.
at Southern Hills with a 395
Which really sucks.
yard par
But
four
anyway,
nine.
back to the real
Well, leg
stuff.
right with 2 fairway bunkers guarding the corner, so a well-placed tee shot is required.
You can almost carry all those bunkers, so we'll stay right here in case the wind and the uphill kind of keeps it down. Fast 2.2? I barely pushed that forward. Get out of there, damn it. I think that, no, 99 yards. I was going to say we might be too close, but
Fortunately, it doesn't appear to have plugged.
severe uphill into the wind. Everything's going to the right, so it's safe to put it right there. Let's go with a little bit of a fade. And if it works, I'll tell you my reason. Oh, damn it. Oh, good God. Oh, God. How in the world did
Long
that happen?
explosion shot. You've got to hit it with a lot of power, and then if you just catch it.
I was expecting it to carry like 5 to 7 yards past the pin. The spin did what I expected, except for come back 50 yards. 24 yards, but you know what I mean. Like what in the hell was that? We can't spinner this. We can really only pitch this. We can't even go very high. So we're screwed unless we make a big putt. Oh, we hit the tree. We're not screwed unless we make a big putt because we hit the tree. Yeah, that was really odd.
Okay, good putt there for his par here
So
at the
2 under
green.
for the front 9, not
And
awful.
that finishes off a strong
I wouldn't say
front
it's too
nine.
much. It's a
33,
difficult course
2
so
under par.
far, but we can
He
definitely do
starts
better.
back 9 at Southern Hills with a 406-yard par 410. Trouble on the right, so a tee
But yeah,
shot
and
to
other things like
outside
Xander
of
Schauffele
is
went
fast.
9 under
Most
in the
players
first
will use a
round, which
3-wood
was a
or
record, I
longer
believe.
tee.
Severe downhill for this. We can carry everything. A little high. And then second place was 6 under. There we go. I'm barely having to
That
flip
is
the stick
right, and that
forward.
could be trouble.
Ooh, hit people.
Ah,
Hadn't
that
it hit people,
tree
it would have been in the
high
fairway.
and bounced straight into the rough.
So a poor tee shot at 10. Now he's set.
Uphill. Hitting onto what is seemingly a big uphill slope. Should be able to actually go a little bit forward, yeah. But with the 54, I don't think it's getting there. I think that's a good one. Uphill into the wind. Even though it's out of the rough, onto an uphill slope, this should stop fairly quickly. Oh, it carries a lot further than I thought. It did stop a decent amount, but it carried probably a few yards further than I really thought it was going to.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
So slight downhill, not really a problem, but it is massive
great conversion on putts like
on
this.
left to
Even
right,
when he's
and
not
it's even
close
saying
to the hole, he's
3.2.
left himself with very makeable
So
opportunities.
what is this, 17 feet? We'll just go with a straight 17 footer. I think it's probably breaking a little bit more than this, but we'll see. No, it's breaking less. Okay. Not bad, not a bad putt. That was definitely a shot where I should have laid up. Live and learn, I guess. Because we couldn't be from the rough, from where we were, we could not stop it. Unless we hit, you know, if you really wanted to stop it, you were taking that bunker into play, and it's just not something I wanted to do. But yeah, Shoffley record breaking or tying the record. I can't remember which one it is. At 9 under. This downhill. Let's go with a high 9. You know what? Right there. A high 9. Because severe downhill, slight into the left wind. Nah, a little fast, but not bad. Actually, that's... What?
And that one not
How
on the
was
green,
that
but
30 yards
just
left
far
of where I
over.
aimed it?
Sitting
Please
up in
tell
the
me.
short
That was
grass.
almost as good as you could hit
A
it.
chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second.
And somehow 30 yards left of where I aim. How? I can get that it was short because I don't know the full weather. It's saying it's above, so we'll just hit it straight.
Brushed in for par here
But it was
at
only
11.
slight into and severely downhill.
Right where he is.
Or moderately downhill. I don't understand that. That was
Well,
stupid.
very simply, this
But
12-hole
anyway, and you had
is regarded by so many as one of the best
McElroy,
par fours in the
Finau,
world.
Thigala,
461 yards
all
for
right there.
12.
I think McElroy's 3 shots back. He might have been 4 at 5 under. We can go over everything. What is... If we aim right there, it's 329. I'm trying to figure out where that tree is. I'm almost pointed at the screen like you could see me point. Yeah, we should. This should be fine, especially if the wind takes a little bit to the right. Look at that perfect follow through.
We lost this one to the left.
Oh damn! It hit the trees.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it
down
appears to be a
four.
pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
never
12.
really worried about the lies in the rough, which is unfortunate. Oh nah, I probably don't want high. I want low. Low to make it so it doesn't spin. Let's go with this. A little bit fast. Underswung 1.9. Wow. Needed it though. It's a good shot.
In my book, that's a good shot.
Then you had
Just
Koepka
about
at 4
every
under,
single green. If you did it all
Bryson
day long,
at
some
3
of those would
under
finish up close. And you'd have
after
plenty
the
of those
first
putts.
round. Beads is saying a little bit left. This is level at our feet. It's pretty good ways up the hill. Let's go with a 16 right there. There we go. It's dead straight.
Yes. Plenty of pace to get up that
And then the second round happens, and that's where Tiger, unfortunately,
Just two back.
went way out of the cut line. Adam Scott misses the cut. John Daly withdraws. Rich Beam is 20 over par, which, from what I remember, the PGA
to reach the green into, but not without risk. Short, there's a chance to land in one of the
You-
two puns guarding the green.
it's not like one of those ones where you win and you get to come back for life. So I don't know how Rich Beam and John Daly and all them got into the tournament unless they were just invited. It's very strange.
In the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
180 downhill. This is a very tough pin placement. You basically have to fade it in there, and hit just the front of that green. So honestly, because it's downhill, we have a 9-iron. If we go this way, I think, yeah, let's fade it in there. Take a high one. Because we can't, 2.3 over fast. Holy hell.
Two solid shots.
I like how that 9-iron went 200 yards almost. Jesus.
Lie looks good. Now,
let's actually.
good bunker shot.
Whoops, didn't mean to do all that. It's downhill, so I think this does work for a blast. It's going right at first, then back to the left. But I think it's gonna go more right. So let's go about right here. Fast 1.4. Oh, it didn't roll out as much as I thought. Wow.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Yeah, I guess once it hits this one, it stops really being downhill, so that sucks. 1.5 above, or 0.5 above, so it is definitely going to the left, which is what it's showing here. It's not really downhill, not really uphill. Let's just go to 9, give it a little bit of power. Oh, okay. I was like, it's not going to break at all.
Two straight birdies here early on this backside. And he's gonna move to
And then the second round, anyway.
One shot off the top
Shoffley is still in the lead after the second round, gets 12 under. He's only 3 under for his round, which is kind of crazy considering he went out probably in some of the easier conditions. It wasn't rainy, like it was raining in the beginning for a lot of the guys going out there early. So we got downhill, wind into us. It's 218. This is a 5-iron. I think if we hit this high, not that high, we'll have the wind take off a lot of this and have it. God, that was perfect. I had exactly the right idea, and the fast just killed it. Why I'm having to barely swing it forward, I have no idea.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. No issues there. It is a par.
Once we're done, I'm going to have to look real quick at my swing settings because I had it on fastest because I was having that problem with it being constantly slow.
Dog leg. You have to keep this one in play.
Right, I can't remember now, but it's a 401. Do we want to avoid that? Because with the wind into us on this one, I wish it told me what it was to the end of that bunker. I don't know if we get over that bunker because it's uphill into the wind, but let's just see. It says it's 0.1. That's good. Oh, we don't. We don't even get close to getting over it. 114, though, we can get over the lip fairly easily.
Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand.
121, uphill into the wind. Let's just go full 130, a little lower one. Because we don't need to worry about getting over the lip, really. Oh, it's not even enough. Ah. It's not enough.
As soon as the ball went in the bunker, that's where the problems start. Nothing more you can do. Just bounce it out.
Shut your mouth.
And hope the next one gets in close.
Taking a little bit past the hole to avoid getting short. Or hitting short, I should say. So it's going to the right. I wanted to avoid being short, but now I have a long, or not long putt, but a difficult one. We get it though. It was a difficult short one because it broke a lot.
And he'll remain right where he is. beginning the finishing stretch.
But you had
here.
Colin
Fabled
Morikawa shooting a
Southern
6
Hills
under
with
in the
par
second
five,
round
16
to
567 yards. We begin the
set the
finishing
clubhouse
stretch
lead
here.
at
Southern
11
Hills
under,
with a
and then being
567
in
yard par
solo
five,
second
16th, requiring a long
at
and
11
accurate
under.
drive.
So
Have
it's
to
pretty
carry
nice.
a
It's nice seeing
gentle slope,
Colin
245 yards off the tee for a good
hit
look
it
at the green.
really well, playing really well. Then you have the guy at 10 under, and he could have honestly gotten just into the lead, solo lead. Unfortunately, he makes a bogey on a par 5. He was
Now a
left,
big spot here
left,
for something good. This is short second to
and
the
then
par five.
it was just a weird one for him on that hole. But anyway, he finishes at 10 under, solo third. So we're hitting into an uphill slope. It's downhill. I think a finesse, a low one, because I do not want to go past it. Sit.
This par 5 green
How did
is
that
well
go
protected. That's two good shots, but that bunker's
so
there for
far?
a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
I don't understand how that went so far.
Just about
But
flew
you
that
have
one in the
Scheffler,
hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
Tied for 4th at 9 under.
Here at 16.
You have DeChambeau tied for 4th at 9 under. He shot a 6 under second round as well. So, again, I'm rooting for DeChambeau just because I like him. I don't know. I like the way he plays.
71-yard 17th at Southern Hills.
I know Schauffele is due for his first major and everything. Scheffler, with what he had to go through on his before his second round, and then he just had a baby. That would be crazy if he won.
Down the fairway. This a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
65. Still nice little pitch here. Yeah, maybe hit a nice little pitch. It's uphill downwind. If we hit a high one. Whoa. That was slow, but it worked out. I was trying not to get it to be so fast because they've all just gone way over. This is way uphill too. 13. Go to 20. Nah, it just didn't break as much as I thought. Damn it.
Good job of Degnan right by
That was a
the
weird
bogey.
swing line.
Did not get it to go in. No problems there. That's a par here at 17.
John Rahm misses the cut, which his first round he was 4 over, I think through like 5 or 6 holes, and I was like, what is going on with Rahm? Now he did go to live, and the only person honestly from live to really, yeah, let's just play it. Let's just play this safe. To really play just as good as when they left, or even better, so far, has been
Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That's
DeChambeau.
right down the middle.
Koepka is in the mix now, but in the Masters, he just, I mean, he couldn't do anything. He did win the PGA Championship last year. I can't remember if that's before or after he went to live. Off of this lie. Severely uphill. I think let's just go full 6. Fast 1.1. Oh man, that was such a good. If it was just another yard left, that would have been perfect.
To be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Ah, not a great bunker shot.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world.
I should have looked at the grids before hitting that bunker shot. If I would have moved it. Oh wow, it just didn't. Okay. 1.2 degrees, and it was saying it was breaking a good bit left, and it just did almost nothing. So everything lied right there, which leads to our only and unfortunate bogey on the last hole to get us 1 shot back when we were 2 shots back. Okay, we were tied, and then Russell Henley got on there. But we'll go to the second round though. Whoa, I don't know. I skipped everything. Okay, second round. What do we got? 6 to 9 miles per hour. All right, 6 to 9. I need to remember that because I feel like the first round it was a lot of wind, but it didn't really show it.
EA Sports and the Professional Golfers Association of America proudly present.
But yeah, I was kind of thinking Shoffley may run away with it again after the last tournament, and then you have a 6-shot lead going into the last round, and then you lose by, I think it was 6. That's insane.
Russell Henley is the leader. He's at 6.
But he didn't really run away with this one.
Our featured golfer,
you know, he's in the lead by 1. That I forgot to look at the. Someone yelled 4. Yeah, you needed to because someone just got knocked the fuck out.
But no reason to panic either, Frank.
No pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Well, if we can carry this, hit it low, carry it. I don't know if this is going to be low enough. Oh no, that is not low enough. Oh wow, it still went. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not moving at all, lady. I don't know how in the world that still went that far, but... Oh, what a chip.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly...
But yeah, a lot of rain in it during the first half, first third of that second round. But then another thing that people had to contend with is all the mud on their balls, but maybe it didn't take effect yet. I could have swore they made it a rule where you could clean your ball even if the lift clean in place rule wasn't in fact. I could have swore that was a thing, but maybe they didn't put it in effect yet, and it's going to like later on in the year. I don't know. Could be very wrong with everything. I could also just look it up, but I don't feel like it.
He's looking at 141 yards to
140 up
146
to an uphill slope.
Pin is on the front left part of the green.
It's downhill. Let's go with a low one, just to make sure this thing does not run. Underswung too much. I'm so focused on not hitting it fast that I'm underswinging a lot of things.
Yeah, you never know. One part of that.
It's going to the left, not a huge amount. But it is up the hill. It's a 20-foot putt. Let's go to 28. Let's go to about right. Let's go right there. Now it's just a touch more. Didn't need that much power. Holy hell. Hey, Victor Hovland's 8 under, Tony Finau 8 under. I'm looking at the leaderboard right now. How was it uphill? It was uphill going to the putt. And it just didn't break, okay.
Just a bit. It stayed out wide left of the hole.
Lovely. Kind of makes no sense, but alright. How it is uphill all the way up there. Then uphill coming back towards the hole. Have no idea. It breaks left, right to left the entire way, so how it doesn't break left to right coming back, I have no idea. But okay. You don't want to go too far up here, but it's uphill, so. Underswing, slow, helps it not go as far. Yeah, if we would have hit full, that would have definitely put a lot of water and trees into play. 101. It's a little bit of a finesse here. Let's go with a low one. It's not that uphill. So let's go with just a full one of these. Ooh. Got a one hop stop, but I didn't think it was going to fly the entire way to the hole because it was uphill. But it did. Going to the right, slightly downhill. Not enough downhill really to do too much. Let's do that. Overread the brake on the last one. And this one. Overread it on both.
Ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, that one finished off 4 apart.
Alright, so what are we? Still 3 back, or is it more? Still 3 back. Henley has not started yet.
Looks like a whole lot on the card this 4th hole at 377 yards, but uneven lies. That's what makes it so challenging.
Let's just get as far up there as we can. Because if we can hit like a little spinner into this,
Follow through and a good start to this good chance to get
I
one
think
in
we can
close from
definitely,
here. This
a nice high spinner about right there. Oh, 2.6 over. Sit. Oh, it did. Look at that. A perfect one.
Oh, that is how you get to be world number 1. A beautiful shot.
Are we
there.
world number
Get it
1?
in tight.
There's no way. Or is he just saying like, this is what it takes to be world number 1?
And he'll move to 4 under.
I was like, there's no way world number 1.
This one jumps off the scorecard, doesn't it? How about 656 yards, a par 5. This 5th hole is the longest and one of the hardest on the golf course here at Southern Hills. Dogleg slightly to the left. If you can hit it long, if you can hit it straight, I know you can, well then you'll have a chance to make birdie.
Alright. So this bunker right here, we can definitely get it over. And we don't even need the power drive really to do it.
This is turning a little to his
But we
left,
did need the power drive to get over the people.
and that one
Really?
gonna wind up in the
Jesus.
bunker.
This is
And make
stupid.
sure you catch this cleanly is a second to the par 5.
I mean, I can't get more than a fucking... Maybe I can get a pitching wedge out of this.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes
Stupid
any
people.
chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
God damn it. Set a high draw here. Try and get it to stop. Cut some of that wind out. 2.1% fast, so it's not good. Kind of did what I wanted to do, but with the fast and for some reason it's just not drawing
Gonna have
a
to take
single
pretty much
bit.
a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is
Could
into
have
the
possibly
hill,
been because of the
and the hole is
fast.
cut back.
Almost all the break is in the beginning. It's uphill. We got a 38-foot putt. Let's go to 48. It's an unfortunate par. Yeah, it's looking like an unfortunate par.
Not bad. Had to put
On
a
this
little
par
extra
5.
into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
Because of the stupid spectators. The fans, am I right? God,
And he'll
those
stay
fans.
right where he is.
Should have taken the
Now to the first
should have
par
taken the
three of
power
course,
drive.
the 226-yard sixth. This is a deceiving hole. It looks fairly flat to the eye, but there's actually a good 15 to 20 feet of drop from tee to green. So
15 to 20 feet of
consider
drop, so that's
putting down
5 to
because
6
par
to
cannot be
7.
taken for granted.
Let's just say 6
If you
yards.
run one
So
over
it's
the
really
back,
only 217, which is this club right here. Then we also have the wind. So let's take a high 6. Draw it in there. Pulled it a little bit. Oh man, it still flew too far. Damn.
didn't play the wind very well.
That flew an extra 30 yards.
Strong it over the green. Now a delicate little chip here for his second.
Let's do the high flops. Uphill. Just going to the left. Way right for some reason. I know I aimed it over there, but it's still like just way right. What?
Maybe a misread there.
How did that break
Wide to the left.
so much? God, I hate both of these golf games and the way they do not understand how
He's going to slide backwards. to
things work.
3 under par.
It's like, what?
Moving now to the 443 yard.
It's saying
par
level
7.
at my
Long
feet.
tee shot to the top of the hill in
When
the
you
center
look at the
left
green,
is
there's
ideal.
one bead
Mid to long
barely
second
moving
shot
left.
will lead to a
I moved it to the
12%
right
lead.
side of the hole. How does it break outside left? Please tell me that. I didn't pull it. I didn't do none of that shit. How does it break that far left? And then you have your concrete greens if you hit it with anything more than a 7 iron. It's just... I don't know.
Second shot now from right at 100
Oops.
yards.
Oh, I don't know, guys. It's frustrating being a fan of golf games right now, or being a fan of golf when it comes to video games. It's so frustrating. I pulled the hell out of that.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green
And
light
if you're a
situation
sports
from
fan
that
in
distance,
general,
and, far from the best shot I've seen today.
you have a rough time with video games, sadly. It's just the saddest thing in gaming, to be honest. It's even more sad than these games that should, oh, that was a great putt, should be single player, all being live service now. The sports, and the only reason it's even more sad is because the sports games has been like this for
Finished off
over a
the
decade
right
now.
side of the bar. And he'll
To where
stay
golf has been
minus
left
3.
out, or to only indie,
This
mostly
is a
indie
par
makers until
3
2K got a hold of
220 yards, all
um,
you want. Onward to the very challenging
HB.
par 3/8, 220 yards. That
And
will be
then
short
besides
and
golf,
over the embankment
you know,
at
the
back
only
of the
thing you
green.
have
Three
are
weights,
these
birdies
big
here.
developers,
Take your 3 and be happy if you can.
and they're just pay to win just about constantly, and with the packs and everything. See, a 3-wood,
Boy, that one was coming in hot.
a
and it
3-wood
ended up carrying
that
over
high
back
into the
green.
wind, up the hill. There is
Now,
no
second to
way
this par 3.
that rolls off the screen. No way. And I hit onto a slight uphill slope. Look at the 246-yard par 3 at Valhalla. You had now, yes, the greens were very soft from the rain, but you had people hitting woods and it stopping 2 yards from where it hit. 2 yards from where it hit. And that's what I mean with this game. Like, it just does not make any sense if you have anything over a 7-iron. Like, you have to hit it insanely high for it to stop. And then if you have anything other than a 6 or a 5-iron, if you go high, you have to not only hit it high, not only does there have to be wind into you like crazy, but apparently you also need to have the softest greens ever to not have it roll 30 yards. Like, it's insane.
Placement off the tee. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Keen cut back left here today.
It's just so disappointing, really.
To the par 4.
So a massive uphill slope. We kind of... Let's hit a knockdown here. It's up the hill, into the wind. Yeah, let's go with this. Wow, that was almost as good as you could hit a shot. It was slow 1%, unfortunately, which means that's probably why we were,
That's a head scratcher.
you know, short of the pin, because you needed to carry it the entire way.
I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
No,
Eight,
that'll be
almost
short.
9
Maybe by a
foot
good
short.
10 feet.
I'm almost done with this tournament already, man.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's
With all
even
this
for
crap, that
par
just
here
does
at
not
the
make
9.
sense right now.
And that's going to be a 1 over score of 36 on this outward 9.
We're 5 back,
This par 4 10th at Southern
so
Hills
it's
is
not looking good to
106
win
yards, and
our
it may not be a
second
driver off the tee.
major. Again, we should easily be able to get it over everything. This is the hole, though, that I was like, I should have laid it up to have
That
a
is
longer
right
distance
way
in and all of that, but we'll see what happens. I'm pissed off at this round, and really, that's going to roll all the way back into the
Those
fucking
trees
rough.
are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Whatever.
So a poor tee shot at 10.
Whatever.
Now he's second.
Probably going to hit the trees again. Nope. Oh, what a shot. And out of the rough, it spins back like that.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Now this,
Jesus.
for birdie at 10.
And you let quite a few
What is
opportunities
this?
slip through the cracks on the front side, so we'd love to take advantage here.
Oh my god. I was going to say, and this is the one we make?
Well, we've seen
And this one goes
Just
almost
look
9
at
foot
how
past.
slow it is going up the hill.
Like, what are you doing? What the fuck is this pin placement right here? Like, really?
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, that one.
That's a
in for
2K
bogey
pin
here at
placement.
10. And that's gonna
And
drop
which
him
is
to
complete
2 under.
horseshit.
First par 3 of the back 9 is the 173-yard 11th shortest hole on the course, requiring pinpoint accuracy because this small green is surrounded by 4 bunkers. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
It's a good read. And then, like, the wind in this game makes absolutely no sense. Was it 3 to 8 miles per hour today? And if you're hitting anything but a driver, it just takes it a mile left or right. I don't know. It's a little infuriating, to be honest.
Long drive to a blind landing area allows the player to take full advantage of the right to left slope of the fairway. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
So downhill again into the wind.
In the front left.
We should be able to carry this. I mean, we obviously can't hit this because of the wind. We could possibly hit a low one because it's downhill. Now our lie is going to the left. I'm aiming it left of the pin by a few yards. This 3 to 8 mile an hour wind should have little effect. The ball should stop around where my marker is if I hit it good, or maybe just slightly to the right of it. And I hit it almost perfect, but the wind takes it 8 yards right somehow.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan.
Like, it took it so far right on a 3 to 8 mile an hour wind.
That range.
Like, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, yes. And the pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
I need to get it to...
And he's going to get this to...
Oh, there's 7 under. They drop back a shot.
This is another outstanding...
I need to get it to 6, because you know they're not going to stay at just 7. They're probably going to get close to, if not 10.
If you're fairly long, you'll have a chance to make birdie.
What's the edge? Not nearly as much draw as it was saying. What the hell? That drew like 4 yards.
Good for a while, but it's going to
What
get
the
gobbled
fuck?
up by that bunker.
I can carry it. 174. It's downhill. Wind is helping. Lie isn't bad. Hit this one high. Let the wind carry it. I did mean to overswing it. Did I need to? Yeah. To the right a bit. Again, this is where I wish... This is where I wish they told you a lot more with your swing. Or your swing did a lot more. Because I was fast and I overswung. I know this. But you can do that and it still go dead straight. Where you aimed it. What this game needs to do and what it fails to do is tell you why this went 10 yards right of the pin when I aimed it left. A good bit left. I aimed it probably 10 yards left. Did it go that far right because of the 3 to 8 mile an hour wind? If so, your wind is horse shit and you need to fix it. Did it go that far because I went fast and overswung? You need to know these things. Wow, that went way left.
The speed was right what you want.
And not knowing these things, in my opinion, is why somebody who...
But this for birdie.
Somebody that doesn't play this game constantly
That's in for birdie here at 13.
is just going to be pissed off for a reason that you could simply fix. And is going to not like your game as much
30 yards.
for a simple fix. Or even somebody who plays it a lot is going to always say, well, it's because of this, it's because of that. So it's downhill slightly. 229. We do have a longer iron. 215. This carries. Let's just hit a 5 straight up. Again with a 5 iron. What is this? That went
And this is going to be
30 yards left of where I aimed it. Why?
A little short-sighted here, left of the green.
Like,
for his
what
second.
the hell, man? What in the hell? I didn't want to carry it that far. Tried to underswing it a lot more than that.
From about 8 feet.
I mean, it pisses me off so much. Doesn't make any sense. God
No,
damn it.
Didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left.
No, I did see the break, but based on the way the ball rolled past the hole on the spin shot,
And that won't
based
help
on the
cause
beads,
one bit.
it should not have broken that much.
Onward to the 417
Broke that
yards,
much.
par 4 15th. Another dogleg with a bunker guarding the corner. Driving accuracy is again paramount. Now to the par 4 15th,
Screw it.
417 yards, dogleg, and you have to keep this one in play.
I mean, if it's going to go a mile left or right, no matter what, I can't control how fast it is because for some reason maybe that got defaulted back to something. I don't know. I don't understand why everything is all of a sudden always 2.3 or more % fast. Great shot, but it's... What's...
Oh man, it looked
You
good
tell me from the
initially.
rough.
Rolled off the green and
From the
back
rough, it
into
spun
the
like that?
fairway. That stings.
Okay. Again, sorry guys, I'm going to be a lot more pissed off right now just because of what's happening with my recording and all that kind of stuff, but still, not a lot of stuff doesn't make sense in either one of these golf games. That's why I'm taking
And he'll remain
a break,
right
maybe
where he
until
is.
they come out with a new one from 2K,
Now beginning the
and
finishing
this
stretch
one
here at fabled
I'm
Southern
really
Hills
only
with
doing
the par
career
5
mode
16th at
because they do have an
567
okay
yards.
career
We
mode,
begin the finishing stretch here at Southern
especially
Hills with a
compared to 2K's
567-yard par 5 16th
bland,
requiring
boring,
a long
nothing
and
career
accurate
mode.
drive. Have to carry a gentle slope 245 yards off the tee for a good look at green. Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
And again, like, another thing that really bothers me about this game is the spin. You can hit something okay onto a flat lie, and it spins back 30 feet, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? Again, moderately downhill, it's 152, so this 144 without the wind should be perfect. With the wind, it's probably going to go a little bit too far. It is into an uphill slope, which may help us out. So let's go back, not that far. Let's go back about there. It's 10 yards, it's low. Probably going to have to aim it way over there for some reason. I pulled that one.
This one's looking good.
It's a great shot.
But that one had the field.
Again, pulled this one, but it doesn't go to the left. You know, at times. It's just 0.6. The grids aren't showing much either. You would think this should be okay right here. Probably will break more. Yep.
It stings when that's for eagle. A really good effort.
Oh yeah, that was for an eagle.
Oh, it stays out.
Forgot about that. That was for an
That's
eagle.
a very well played
Alright, need to
ball.
birdie all
In
three.
For birdie will certainly help the cause.
Or all three of these, but
This 17th
the
in
next
Southern
two need a
Hills
birdie.
is regarded as one of the best short par 4s in the world. 371 yards. You can see it dog legs to the right. There's water trouble. There's tree trouble on the right. If you try to cut off too
Yeah, I
much,
don't think
the ideal
those troubles.
spot is down
We're
the
just
left
gonna
side of the fairway.
nice simple drive. for some reason way left, even though that's almost as perfect as you can hit it. And it went 20 yards left for some reason. 65 yards, which does lead us to a nice pitch up to an uphill slope, it looks like. Uphill slope. Now we can hit. We can also hit a spinner. Uphill into the wind. Let's just hit a full one. This full spinner. Overswung, pulled it, hit it fast. Still hole high, but that pull was awful. That was an awful pull and is probably what will lead to us missing this putt. Going to the left slightly. Or to the right, sorry. It's downhill a little bit. Let's go to 10. Okay, we made it. Alright, bird of the next, and we have a chance on the weekend. Now they're 8 under with 2 and 3 to play. But if we can get it to 7 on this 491 yard par 4, if we can get it to 7 under, you know.
Dogleg right, requiring a drive to a plateau on the left side of the fairway that will leave a couple hundred yards to an elevated green.
Alright, good drive, 194. That should be dead into the wind, pretty much. A little bit to the right. Lie's going to the right as well. It's uphill, hitting onto an uphill slope. See, this is one where we need to be hitting into that purple on the left side and then having it go to the right a little bit. So into the wind, uphill severely. I think this full 6-iron should do the trick. That's a really good shot. Wind didn't do anything really to the going to the right, unfortunately.
So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good
but it was a really good shot, breaking a lot from left to right.
For a finishing birdie at 18.
Yeah, 2.3.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill.
A little bit up
He's
the
gonna
hill.
watch
What
out
is this,
for it. It's
19? Let's go
definitely
to
gonna move to his
24.
right.
Let's go 23. Let's go right there. Come on, give me this putt. Nah, I played too much break.
Needed that to turn a little
Too
more,
much
but it
break.
hung out wide.
What's that? 1 under?
That's for
Two?
guard the last.
So 1 under round. That's
Give you
awful.
a second round score of 7. So
That's
our
awful with
future
3
golfer
back.
here
I mean,
is
that's not
solid
awful
for
going
first
into
two days,
the
certainly through to the weekend.
weekend.
In the conversation.
I guess we'll go. I know we got rewards from completing that stuff. We got one thing, yeah. Pro Pass, what do we get? XP. We get some coins. Cool. Next one are tickets, which I need because I used all my tickets playing in the tournaments and didn't get any back from them. I just got a ton of coins. So anyway, that's the first 2 rounds. Sorry for me just bitching about shit, but that's the first 2 rounds of the PGA Championship. Not at Valhalla in our career mode, but in real life. We'll see if we can make a little comeback. We're 3 back going into the weekend. I'll probably put out... I don't know if I'll put out a Valhalla video, because we have the... Is this at Valhalla? No, it's at TBC Boston. It's probably seasonal. Yeah, seasonal ones at Valhalla. I don't have any of those. We may need to do... We'll probably just do Sim at Valhalla, Louisville, Kentucky. Does seem like a very difficult course. It's pretty long. But anyway, yeah. I don't know if I'll put that out before the 3rd and 4th round or after. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.